welcome to Natalie Kyrie's YouTube channel, the educational channel for all things love, dating, and relationships, where I help women understand how men think and what real men want. Whether you're navigating the dating scene, working on self-love, or looking to establish healthy, meaningful relationships, you're definitely at the right place. I share respectable dating advice, winning dating advice, result-driven dating advice. I like to say that my dating advice is not for all women. Unfortunately, all women are not ready for this level of dating advice, and that is perfectly okay. However, with that being said, welcome guys, and if you're new here, so glad to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. Now let's get straight into it. First of all, I hope each and every one of you are having an amazing day. I want to thank each and every one of you who have sent appreciation gifts. Thank you so much. From my heart to yours, thank you. I really appreciate it. Moving right along. Okay. 8 clear signs that you're the main character and not a backup plan. You hear that? Let me repeat that. 8 clear signs that you are the main character in his life and not a backup plan. That's deep, right? That's deep. It is nothing like being in a relationship with a guy and you know that you are the one, all right? You know, you don't have to question him. You don't have to look at him weird. You know that you are the one because that's how he makes you feel. And there are signs that he will demonstrate that will show you that you are the one. And the first sign is he prioritizes you, all right? You're number one. He prioritizes you, okay? No one will come before you but his mom or his children, okay? That is it. Anything outside of mom and his kids, if he have any, is on the back burner, all right? Your priority, okay? Which means that whatever comes up, okay, in his life, he's gonna make sure that he shares it with you because you are a big priority in his life, okay? He's gonna make sure that you know that you are priority in his life, okay? You don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about his words. You don't have to be wondering, oh my God, I hope he come through. I hope this and I hope that. You don't have to worry about that because again, he has made you a priority, okay? Nothing comes before you but his mom or his kids, all right? That is the first sign when you know that you are the one in a guy's life, okay? And that's very, very easy, okay, to recognize, okay? You know when you're number one in a man's life, okay? If you have a guy and you know that regardless of what may go on, you know you can count on your guy, okay? That's how you know that you are the one. Now, if you're in a situation with a guy and you're trying to wonder or figure out and things like that, you're not sure, you're not a priority in his life, all right? Because when you're with a guy and you're a priority, you don't have to wonder or figure out any of that because you know you're the one, all right? So always remember, when you are not a backup plan, all right, and you're the main character in his life, you're a priority, period. Next, he invests time in you, okay? As we all know, if a person is not investing time in you, you're not the one, all right? Let's be smart, all right? If you're with a guy, okay, and he's not investing quality time in you, you're not the one, all right? Meaning that any chance he gets, he wants to spend time with you, okay? Any chance he gets, anytime, you know, he doesn't have to go to work or whatever it may be, he makes sure that he spends that time with you, okay? The weekends come up, he has you all's weekend all planned out, all right? Whether you guys are going to the movies, whether you're going to get some ice cream, whether you're going to an NBA game, an NFL game, or maybe you're just sitting home watching Netflix and chilling, okay? He may be cooking you a meal, but it's just spending quality time with you, all right? So if your guy is not spending quality time with you, you're not a main character in his life. Because one thing a guy wants to do when you are the main one in his life and the only one in his life, he wants to spend quality time with you, okay? He enjoys spending time with you. His boys could call him and say, hey, man, let's go do this on Saturday, or let's go do that. He's going to tell his boys, nah, man, I'm going to be with my girl on Saturday and Sunday, all right? That's my off days. So usually during that time, we be together. That's just how men are when they're really, really into you, all right? So if you're with the guy and you notice that he doesn't want to spend quality time with you, that's not good. That's not good at all, okay? Because that means that he just does not enjoy being with you, all right? It's just a part of a guy's nature, okay? It's just something that guys like to do when they found that girl, that one, all right? They want to spend time with you. It may get to a point that you may be like, oh my God, he always has something planned for us. That's how men are. They're very possessive in a good way. Possessive, okay, about the woman that they really like. They're very obsessed in a good way about the woman they really like. They're very territorial in a good way about the woman that they really like. And spending quality time with that woman is everything for them, okay? They could just be going to an outing, okay, maybe with a friend, okay, maybe at a friend's house, okay? They could be going to an outing at a friend's house. They're going to ask you, hey, my dude is having, my friend or whatever is having a picnic at his house or a cookout at his house. Would you like to go, all right? They include you, okay, because like I said, they want to spend quality time with you, all right? There's no such thing that they would say to you, well, I'm not going to be available because my boy is having a cookout, so I'm going to be hanging out with him. No. That's not how men operate, all right? If anything, he's going to say, my boy is having a cookout, and would you like to come, all right? Because for him, that's spending quality time with the woman that he's really into, all right? So remember, when you are the main character, the main person, the main one, number one in that man's life, he wants to spend quality time with you, all right? Which means he invests time in you, okay? Number 3, he invests his money in you, all right? He spends his hard-working money on you, all right? That's one thing men love to do when they're into a woman. They love to do nice things for them. Whether it's sending you a bouquet of roses, whether it's just doing something spontaneous, whatever that may be, whether it's, just picking up a nice gift for you, whether it's something, say for instance, your tire, you have a bad tire, he wants to go get the tire fixed and spend his money, all right? One thing a man do not have a problem doing when they are into you is spending money on you, okay? And when I say spending money, I'm not talking about going out buying you Gucci bags, Louis Vuitton bags, all that. No, we're not talking about that, okay? But spending money on you, whether he's taking you out to dinner, whether he's, like I say, sending you a bouquet of roses, whether he's just picking up a nice little gift for you, just something that's small but means so much. Remember, it's the small things a man do that means everything. That big stuff, nah, that don't mean nothing. But the small things that a man do for you, that's coming from the heart, all right? And that's where you want your gifts to come from, the heart, okay? And when a man just decides while he's out and about, you know what? I think my girl would like this. I'm going to pick this up for her. I think she would like this. That is very, very special. Do not take that kindness, okay, for granted, all right? Because that is very big when a man just stops in his tracks and want to purchase something for you because he thinks that you would like that, all right? That's super big, okay? I know when my husband would do things like that, I just thought it was absolutely amazing, okay? I would just be like, oh my God, you did this for me. Oh my God, that's so sweet of you. All right? That's just how you feel when they're just doing little small, kind things for you. That's just how you feel when your guy just think of you like that. So I repeat, when your guy do invest his money in you, don't take that for granted, because one thing a man is not going to do, he is not going to spend his coins on you if he does not like you or if he does not feel that way for you, all right? That's one thing a man ain't gonna do. They just not gonna do it, all right? It's just not in them to do that for you if they are not feeling you like that, okay? So remember, if you're with the guy and he's spending his money on you, and like I said, I'm not talking about all that superficial stuff, okay? I'm just talking about the small things a man can do for you, all right? Where he stopped in his tracks and said, you know what? I think my babe will like this. I'm gonna get this for her. You know what? I'm gonna do this for my baby just because, okay? No reason, just because, all right? When a man do that for you, you are definitely the main character in his life. Now, on the flip side of that, if you're with the guy and you notice he never spends his money on you, I'm sorry, guys. He doesn't like you like that, all right? He's not feeling you like that, okay? You just have not created that feeling for him to want to spend his money on you, okay? And it's not a bad thing. Don't take it personal, okay? Do not take it personal, okay? It's just that he's not feeling you like that, all right? Which means that whenever a man is not feeling you like that, it is very difficult for them to do anything special for you, all right? So that is a clear sign, okay? When a man is not doing anything for you with his money. And like I said, it could be just going to dinner. It could just be going to get some ice cream. It could just be going to, fixing something on your car. It could be something that he brought for you, for your home. Just any little thing, all right? If he's not investing his money in you, that's not your guy, and he's not feeling you like that, okay? I repeat, it's not a bad thing. It's just not your guy, okay? And you don't want to be with a guy who is not feeling you like that, okay? If you're with a guy, one thing you want your guy is to feel you, okay? You want him to have those types of feelings for you, all right? It is nothing more, to me that is, hurtful than being with a guy and you just do not bring those kind of emotions out of him, okay? What's the purpose? Why be with a guy who is not feeling you like that, all right? Who has no desire to do anything special for you, all right? That's not a good feeling. So to avoid that, when you're with the guy and you see that he never does anything special for you, okay? With his own money, you need to keep it moving. That's not your guy, okay? Next, he respects your boundaries, okay? He respects your boundaries, all right? That's one thing a man do when you're the main character in his life. He respects you and he respects your boundaries. Like, for example, if you say to him, if he decides that he want to do something, right? And you say to him, oh my God, I would have loved to do that, but listen, I need you to let me know that in advance so that I can prepare. You can't just tell me things the spur of the moment. You have to let me know so that I can prepare. His response to you is going to be, okay, babe, I get it, all right? Moving forward, you will see that that guy will always make sure he let you know in advance so that you can prepare, okay? That's called respecting your boundaries, okay? Say, for instance, he calls you 11:30 at night, and you have to be at your job at 8 o'clock in the morning. So normally, you're literally in the bed maybe by 10 o'clock, 9:30, and you're off to sleep, all right? And he calls you like 11:30 at night, all right? You would say to him, listen, honey, I have to be at my job at 8 o'clock in the morning. Can you please call me before 11:30? Because by 11:30, I am like sleep knocked out, okay? So call me at least about 9:30, 9 o'clock, something like that, all right? And not that he calls her all the time at 11:30, but occasionally he does, okay? So she's letting him know that, listen, calling me at 11:30, I'm asleep. You gotta call me earlier than that because remember, I have to be to work at 8 o'clock. Guess what? He is not going to call her at 11:30 anymore unless it is urgent, all right? Because what he's doing, he's respecting her boundaries, all right? That's what men do when they respect you and when they respect your boundaries, okay? Because again, they want to make sure first and foremost that you feel safe with them, all right? And they want to make sure that you understand that he respects you, okay? So again, when a man respects your boundaries, that's everything. Because what he's showing you is that I respect you, okay? And if you don't like that, I will make sure I don't do that again, okay? So again, a man respecting your boundaries is everything. I repeat, it's a demonstration that he's showing you that you are the main character in his life and not a backup plan. Remember that. He's consistent. Now, you know I talk about that all the time, all right? Consistent. If he's not consistent with you, you're definitely not high on his radar, okay? At all right? Consistency is everything. And one thing a man do not play about is a woman that he's really into. He really, really likes, okay? If that man tells you something, it's golden, all right? You know that whatever your guy tells you, it is golden, okay? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to wonder about it. You know if he said it, he mean it, all right? And it is nothing like having a man in your life that you know you could depend on and rely on for everything, okay? If that man says to you, hey, I'll be over your house tomorrow to fix that issue that's going on with your toilet, okay? You don't have to worry about that anymore. He's going to be over your house tomorrow to fix that issue with the toilet, okay? If that man says to you, hey, I was thinking about getting some tickets and maybe we could take a little weekend trip somewhere. What are your thoughts? Maybe we could go to Jamaica, in, a couple of months, when you have your vacation. What are your thoughts? And you say, okay, sure. Trust me, you know that man is going to get those tickets so that you guys can go to Jamaica, okay? Again, when a man is serious about you, consistency is key for him, all right? You know every single day your guy is going to call you in the morning, and he's going to check on you during the day, and he's going to call you when he get off work. You know it like clockwork, okay? You know, okay, he'll be calling me before I leave to go to work, okay? You know you're going to get a 7 a.m. call, all right? You know around 12 noon, 1 o'clock, between 12 and 2 p.m., you're going to be getting a text message, just him checking on you throughout the day. You know about 6 or 7 o'clock, he's going to be calling you, okay? You know your guy, all right? You know on the weekend, he's going to have something planned for you guys to do. Like I said, he's going to take you to dinner. He's going to say, hey, let's go to a movie. Or, hey, I'm going to bring some dinner and we'll just chill, okay? You know your guy, word is everything, all right? Whenever you experience consistency on that level, that is a huge green flag, okay? That is excellent, okay? That shows you that this is your guy. That shows you that you are number one. That shows you that you are the main character. And that shows you that you are a priority, okay? Super, super important. Now, on the flip side of that, if you're with the guy and you notice that he is not consistent, and you notice that I don't know when he's going to give me a call. I don't know when I hear from him again. I don't know when I'm going to see him again, okay? That's the way he has it set up with you, okay? Because again, you're not the main character in his life, okay? You're not the main one in his life. In other words, you're not a priority, okay? Let's just say that, okay? When it comes to you, he'll get with you when he get with you, okay? But you're not someone that he's going to flip backwards for, okay? Because he doesn't see you like that and he doesn't feel you like that. So I repeat, if you're with a guy and you're experiencing inconsistency, that's because you're not a priority and he's not feeling you like that, okay? He will get with you when he get with you, okay? Which means that's not your guy, okay? Because when a guy is really into you, consistency is the main character in the relationship. And when a man cannot show you consistency, that's not your guy, okay? Peace is the next one. Peace. When you have met your guy, you're going to experience a peace that you have never experienced with any other man, all right? You're going to experience a peace, let me repeat that you have never experienced with any other man, all right? I'm talking about you just feel at ease with this man, okay? This man makes you feel safe. He makes you feel comfortable. He makes you feel good, okay? He makes you feel that you're special, all right? Because that's the way he's showing up in your life, okay? When you have met your guy, I want to repeat that because I need you all to get this. You're going to experience a peace that you have never experienced before. I promise you, okay? And that's when you know you have met your guy, okay? So if you're in a relationship with a guy and you're not experiencing that peace, he's not the one, okay? Because that's how a relationship looks, especially when a guy say he is into you. He want to be with you. You're the main girl in his life. You're priority. He brings you peace, all right? You're never feeling like high anxiety. You're never feeling unsure. You're never feeling in doubt, okay? Because this is your guy. And that is the way he is showing up in your life, okay? And because he is showing up in your life like that, he is providing you a level of peace and comfort, joy and happiness. All right? I'm going to repeat this. If you are not currently experiencing that with your guy or whoever you may be with, that's not your guy. Okay? Because you're going to know when you've met your guy. You're going to know it. I promise you. Okay? Because I knew. All right? So you're going to know when you have met your guy, and you're going to know when you have met your husband. He's going to stand out really big from anything that you have ever dealt with in your past. Okay? It's going to be a different feeling. It's going to be a different kind of a relationship. It's going to be something you have just never, ever experienced. Okay? So I repeat, these are the 6 clear signs when you are the main character and not a backup plan. When you are the main character in a man's life and not a backup plan. And I'm going to repeat it again. Number 1, you are a priority, okay? He prioritizes you. If you're not being prioritized, you're not the one, okay? That's simple. Number 2, he invests time in you. He invests quality time in you. Any chance he gets, he wants to spend that time with you. If you're not experiencing that in your current relationship, you're not the one and he's not your guy, okay? Number 3, he invests money in you, okay? He invests his own money in you, all right? Whether it's sending you a bouquet of roses. Sorry guys, my battery went dead. But as I was saying, again, a guy who is really into you, they invest their money in you, okay? He does small things or special things for you with his money, okay? Because he's feeling you like that. So I repeat, if your guy is not investing in you, unfortunately, that's not your guy, okay? He does not feel you like that, which means you need to keep it moving, okay? Next, he respects your boundaries, all right? Any man that likes you or love you or really care about you, they're going to respect your boundaries. They're going to respect you and they're going to respect your boundaries. So if you're in a situationship with a guy or a relationship with a guy and he's not respecting your boundaries, you need to rethink that situation, because a guy who really, really cares for you respects your boundaries. Next, consistent. If he's not consistent with you, you need to keep it moving, all right? Because you cannot have a relationship with a guy who is not being consistent with you. Not only that, when a guy is really into you, it is his mission, it is his goal to be consistent with you, because again, he want to make sure that you feel safe, and he want to make sure that you know that you can count on him for any and everything, all right? So I repeat, if you're with a guy and you're not experiencing consistency, that's not your guy, and that's not going to work, because you have to have consistency in order for a relationship to work, okay? Peace, okay? Peace, super important. If you're not experiencing peace in your current situation, that's not going to work either, all right? Because when a guy is really, really about you and you're the main character in his life and not a backup plan, it is his mission to make sure you feel at peace with him, all right? So I repeat, if you're in a situation and you're not feeling peace in your current situation, that is not your guy, and I'm almost sure that relationship is not going to flourish at all, okay? Unless you're just one that's going to just sit around and just be in that high anxiety all the time. But other than that, a relationship that's real and a man that is real about you is going to provide you peace. Nothing but peace, joy, and happiness. That's it, all right? So with that being said, this is the 6 clear signs that you are the main character and not a backup plan. Lock it in, write it down, take it with you, take notes, and remember, as always, I told you. Until next time, Nat Nation, enjoy your day. It was a pleasure, and as always, you know I love these conversations. Be smart, stay smart, choose wisely, Nat Nation. And remember, I told you. Bye, guys.